The wrap-up the year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the wrap-up the year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Tree Country 1330 WTRE. John Dooley here alongside Gary Bailey. Morgan Schofield, the one what's in charge, running the tech right here.
The full team back together.
Everybody back. I took a little hiatus and glad to be back home, Gary.
Glad to have you, Doc. It's been a long trip, it seems.
Yeah, it seems like you didn't waste much time sharpening the pencils while I was gone. So anyway, we'll make do with what we got.
Yeah.
All right.
You got some lead there left.
Well, we weren't scheduled to play tonight, Gary. Explain what's going on here.
Yeah, that's why the pencils aren't sharpened. We were not scheduled to play. Hey, Lady Pirates won sectional at Lawrenceburg last week, so they learned the right to play in the regional down in Charleston on Saturday. So the boys are going to yield that Saturday evening game so that they can concentrate all on the girls winning that regional and punching their ticket to the semi-state. They square off against Scottsburg. 21-4, both of those squads on Saturday, and so the boys get to play today. So everybody can go down and watch them on Saturday.
I'm looking for a Pirate win there.
Absolutely.
All right. So we'll defer to the Pirates. Good luck to Jason Simpson, the Lady Pirates. They've earned their way. No one's given them anything, but they deserve to be there, and they're kind of a slight favorite to win that one, but you can't take anything for granted from this time forward.
Nope, you sure can. Again, both of those squads 21-4, so Scottsburg, they also know how to win and get things done. So Pirates 2-0 all time against Scottsburg, all of those in postseason play. So I'm with you. I see a 3-0 on the horizon.
Well, Gary, what we got on tap tonight?
Well, it's the Madison Cubs. They come knocking here tonight against the Greensburg Pirates. Madison, they got some common opponents, and we've got some kind of surprising results. But the Pirates favored big in this by the Saginaw Computer, I think by 14 points.
Yep, they are. Madison comes in at 6-12, Pirates 13-6, and you think, well, that's a pretty distinct advantage. And then you more closely examine the scores of the Madison Cubs, Gary, and they played Batesville pretty close, I think, within 4 points, and they played some pretty good basketball, and it's one of those cases where the record doesn't always reflect the quality of the ball club.
It really does not, and we'll find out. We didn't get a coach's interview. Doc and I were detained prior to the ball game, so we did not get a coach's interview and his take on things. So
we were detained but not arrested.
Well, yeah, that's correct.
So.
Yes, not detained in that manner.
All right. Well, Gary, tell us a little bit about the coaches of these two ball clubs, if you would.
We can certainly do it. Coaches here, Adam Stotts He's just in his 3rd year as a head coach, all of them there at the Madison Cubs. He is 16-50 in those 2+ years, so trying to get his feet underneath him here. He'll have his hands full tonight against this Sean Busick coached Pirate team. Sean Busick in his 31st year overall as a head coach. He has 449 wins, 256 losses. His first year here at Greensburg, we're right in the midst of it. He stands, as Doc said, 13-6 are the Pirates under his tutelage here so far this year.
Yeah, I look at some of these Madison scores, Gary. Their last outing, Batesville beat them by only 4 points. They handled Rushville pretty easily, pretty much easier than what the Pirates did. They played Richmond and played pretty well in the loss there. Lost by 5 points against Richmond, a pretty good 4A ball club. And on the other hand, we take a look at South Dearborn, ran them off. South Dearborn defeated them by 3, and Pirates just smothered South Dearborn. So it's interesting to look at the other scores of the other games, but they don't necessarily correlate, do they?
Yeah, it's never that A beat B, B beat C, C beats A, and all that.
Is that the translative property? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you just play it. You get out on the court and you play from night to night. And, these guys could play 5 times, and there could be 5 completely different results. So you just never know with these 16, 17-year-old kids and how they're going to react from night to night.
Well, interestingly, Gary, the Pirates are in the loss column tied for first place with the Greensburg, East Central Connersville all tied for first place in the EIAC. Pirates at 5-1, the other 2 clubs at 3-1. And there's interesting, the other 2 clubs, East Central Connersville, they play tonight, Gary.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, tell us what's going on this week in basketball.
All right, as you said, Connersville on the road at East Central tonight. Rushville at Batesville. Tomorrow night. It is Thursday. Friday on the 9th, Franklin County travels to Greenfield. That'll be a tough game for Franklin County. Greenfield's pretty good this year. South Dearborn tomorrow night is at South Ripley, and South Decatur travels to Waldron. Those are Friday games. Saturday night games, again, Lady Pirates play in the afternoon down in Charlestown, but Saturday night, if you're looking for some action, Connersville will travel to New Pal. East Central will be at Batesville. Franklin County at Centerville. Lawrenceburg will travel to Rising Sun. South Dearborn at Milan. North Decatur will go to Knightstown. Oldenburg will travel to Hauser. And Seton Catholic will come down to Decatur County to square off against the Cougars of South Decatur. That's a 2:30 afternoon game. I'm surprised North Decatur's playing on Saturday because their
ladies are playing.
Ladies are playing also in. We got some action here.
I learned that Knightstown refused to move. That they tried.
Is that right?
They tried to move it because they also agree with that, and Knightstown would not budge.
Well, you keep that in your memory banks and put it on the bill,
right.
Put it on the bulletin board in the locker room.
That sounds like an 80-15 win for North Decatur
there
to me.
You go.
I don't know.
Do not put your foot on the gas and don't let up.
We referred to the Eastern Indiana Conference standings, Gary. Connersville tied in the loss column with a 3-1 record, but they're 5-14 overall. Wow. So it's kind of their overall record's not good, but in conference they're right there with only 1 loss. So.
Wow. And Batesville's lost 2 now, right?
Batesville's lost 2. South Dearborn's lost 2. So It's an interesting conference race right now.
It is. It's this is probably as parity-wise EIAC boys basketball that I've seen in quite a while, really.
And really, if Pirates can win their last regular season game of the year against East Central, they're outright conference champions. That's the way it goes.
There you go.
Wow. They will be because the other 2 teams that are tied play here tonight.
Yep, we'll see. Well, if Connersville wins out, it'll be a tie then, right?
Correct.
If Connersville wins out, we win out, it'll be a tie.
Yeah,
so.
But they can't win out.
They can't.
They just can't. I'm just telling you they won't do it. So.
All right.
Well, Gary, tell us all about the junior varsity contest.
Well, I don't have much to tell you other than the final score. 43-34, the junior JV Pirates come up short tonight. What did they do at Rushville? Do you remember, the JV squad?
I know they won.
Okay.
And I know it was by 10-ish points.
So I believe that makes them 7-10 now on the year, the JV squad, with that 43-34 loss in the opening contest here to the Cubs tonight.
So the Greensburg at Rushville game, Gary, what was unusual, that might have been the first Greensburg game in about 22 years that neither you or I were there.
You're probably right. Yeah, back in the early 2000s is the last time at least one of us weren't at a Pirate ball game. And I'll tell you what, I planned to be there until about 2 o'clock that afternoon, and I had a visit to the dentist that didn't go very well for me. So.
Oh, well. All's well that ends well.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Well, let's take just a couple minutes to recognize a few sponsors. We do not have our normal pregame discussion with the coach in that Gary and I were detained, unable to be here until shortly before the ball game. But we'll recognize a few sponsors. We'll be back right after this. 2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buyride Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buyride Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buyride Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Madison at Greensburg. And Greensburg, like we say, will be a little bit favored. But, boy, Gary, I remember back in, 2014, Pirates were heavily favored. They had just won a state championship. They were halfway through the season and unbeaten, ready to win their second state championship.
And up by 19 in the third quarter.
Up by 19 early in the third quarter against the same Madison team who'd lost their previous game. What happened there?
It was like a Jekyll and Hyde. All of a sudden, anything Madison threw at the basket, and it was mostly three-pointers, went in. And
Yep.
I mean, they were hitting them from everywhere. Came back, forced overtime, and then I remember a kid off the bench, looked like he hadn't played a minute all year long, over there in that deep corner behind the basket, hits a three-pointer. And it was just not the Pirates' night that night.
Yep, only loss of the season.
Yep.
Only loss of that second championship season. And so you never know. You just come out here, tip it up, and see how they're going to play. You don't know what ball club you've got till you tip it up.
Exactly right.
So the Cubs out here in their red uniform. They look kind of dingy red. Looks like these uniforms are about 6 years old, Gary. Am I wrong?
Yeah, they look like they've been in the closet a little while.
All right. I'm just asking questions.
All that glitters. Shine.
You know,
Anyway.
early in the season, you gave me about 20 pencils.
Yeah,
didn't
where'd
you?
they go?
I'll find them. You were
I
down
gave
to
you a couple
4.
boxes.
We're down to 4 and down to 5. Okay, we got 5 pencils, and Gary didn't sharpen any of them. So anyway, we'll get through it. We're nothing if we're not resourceful, Gary.
That's right. Well,
All right.
When's the next game after tonight? Is it next Friday?
Well, it is. We have 2 games next week on the 13th and the 17th. Morgan's going to have to tell us when the 13th and 17th is.
Tuesday and Friday.
Tuesday and Friday.
Another weekday game, huh? So we've only got a game in 4 days then, I guess. Okay.
So Tuesday it'll be against Seymour. These will be at home. And on Friday we'll be at home against South Ripley. Only one road game left, and it's a long one, Gary.
Yeah, I'll drive. Got to go across the interstate to North Decatur.
All right.
I
Very
will
good.
say my students have already started asking me about that, asking if I'm going to be wearing Pirate gear or Charger gear. So I think I'm just going to have to wear a white T-shirt and call it a day.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you're an employee up there. So we know where her heart lies.
Yes, we do. We know who she's really rooting for. So the one that pays her. All right.
Yeah, Madison, Greensburg here tonight. I'll tell you, Doc, watching this Greensburg squad this year, even when they're playing poorly and not doing well, I never feel like they're out of it because they have really come back from some lackluster starts and some pretty big deficits. And I tell you, they never give up. They never say die. And I tell you, they can put up points when their back's against the wall when they have to. I just like to see them put up points when they just play in regular.
Yeah, they trailed in that Rushville game through 3 quarters, more than 3 quarters, and came back and won that one. And that was a game they were supposed to run away with. But, of course, Josh Lee, Jason Simpson carried that game since neither UI could be there. I'm not sure how they got over each other, talking over each other, but I'm sure they found a way to get it done.
I bet they.
Well, Josh had to occasionally take off his headphones to make a couple comments, so that's when we did that.
Gotcha. All right.
We have a I thought he was going to sing the national anthem with Justin here.
Okay.
There was a Madison player standing right beside Justin who was going to sing the national anthem, and I thought he was they're going to team up and do a duet here, but he ran off. It looked like he was looking for the trainer room maybe.
No, we might as well. So, well, everybody's standing up along the sidelines, or at least the Madison club is. Greensburg is ready to get in action. They're in a final huddle before we line up. But we're looking for a good one. This is the only game for the boys of the week. The ladies will play for the regional, a 1-game regional Saturday. I believe that's 4 p.m. tip-off. Am I right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that's Morgan shaking her head, so I feel confident. Okay.
Good evening. On behalf of the Indiana.
All right, tell you what we'll do. We'll step away here. We're going to honor America, the Stars and Stripes, with the national anthem. We'll be back for starting lineups right after this. Don't go away.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to
Are we live?
We must be.
All right.
We're back. We've had our national anthem. Madison at Greensburg. Thursday night basketball here on WTRE. And Gary Bailey, they're going to start to give the starting lineups here out on the court. Let's give them to our radio audience, please.
We can certainly do that. We'll start first with the visiting Madison Cubs. At one guard, a 5'9" junior, number 1, Mason Davis. Another guard, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Landon True. A third guard on the floor, a 5'11" junior, number 12, Quincy Reynolds. At forwards, a 6'3" senior, number 22, Ryder Jones, and a 6'1" junior, number 23, Oscar Gonzalez. And for your Greensburg Pirates, at one guard, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Bradley Lutz. Another guard, a 6'2" senior, number 14, Drew Busick. And the third guard, a 6'3" junior, number 22, Jack McKenzie. At forwards, a 6'5" senior, number 24, Addison Barnes-Pettit. And the other forward, a 6'3" senior, number 32, Justin Adkins. Those are your starters who will get this thing going just moments away now.
Now let's meet the starters for tonight's contest. First,
this year. They struggled again tonight. Talking about the JV. Seems like they have the talent, but still just trying to find that chemistry, but it's late in the season now.
Yep, getting late. What are we, 17 games in for them? Yeah, getting late. It's hard to believe how fast this season goes. Girls are in regional play already. Boys are just a couple of weeks away from sectional play. Nice thing about sectional play for the Greensburg Pirates, it's on their home floor.
We'll be right here. And if you can't be here,
we'll be here for you.
That's our job.
So the lights go down, building up the anticipation of tip-off, Doc.
That's right. The chills go up and down our spine as they put the spotlight on the floor and give the starting lineups.
However, sectionals are better in person because we cannot do video during sectionals.
Oh.
That's right. We'll give you the audio. Audio only, no video.
You going to be here to troubleshoot for us anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to leave you. It's home. If I had to travel, you'd be on your own.
Okay.
Will they let us discreetly put a camera on at least the scoreboard? Nope. What if I just kind of hold it under my arm or something?
Can't be trusted.
My armpit.
Can't be trusted with it.
We tried that one time and almost got fined about $700.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to be sneakier, that's all. Okay.
Big Brother's watching, Doc. Big Brother's watching.
I got it. I get it. It's all about money. Before you know it, the Pirates will leave the Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference to go up there and be up there with Carmel and Ben Davis, and all about money.
Speaking of money, no pregame sponsor yet, is there?
No, but I tell you what, if they send us a check, we'll make you our pregame sponsor for our final 4 games of the season.
We're getting ready to move into what? Is this the H&R block first quarter?
We are absolutely going to do that. So there's the starting lineups. We've got Gonzalez out on the center court here for Madison, who's going to jump center against Addison Barnes-Pettit. So.
All right, we're ready to go here on a Thursday night. Basketball for Greensburg, Madison. Madison used to be in our sectional. Now it's just all conference teams.
Now Gonzalez is listed at 6'1", and Addison Barnes-Pettit listed at 6'5", but Gonzalez is a little taller, so here we go. The ball's in the center of the court. It's up. Addison wins the tip. Pirates will have the ball to start this basketball game.
I had it wrong. Reese Beaver is a starter.
Beaver's in here, okay.
He is in for Adkins, evidently.
Okay.
No, Adkins is who's he in for?
Addison Barnes-Pettit, three-pointer off the rim, no. Madison rebounds the miss. Find out who's unavailable.
Drew Busick is not starting for some reason.
Oh my, is he on the bench?
He is on the bench.
Is he dressed?
Well, he's got a blue T-shirt. I can't see if he's got a uniform on or not.
All right.
We'll get that story after the game, I guess. Anyway.
Morgan says he is. I trust her judgment. No score yet. Madison, three-pointer up. Gonzalez, it's no good. Rebound here by Lutz. He'll bring the ball down court. Hand it off to his teammate. McKenzie with the basketball. Tries to work off a screen. Picks up his dribble, gives to Addison. He's out high. Hands here to Beaver. McKenzie now right side to Lutz. Lutz goes to the right corner. Addison top of the key. Hands to McKenzie.
Pirates need a little more motion here. There's some.
Addison open top of the key, dribbles up the right side of the lane, kicks to the right corner to Beaver, back to Addison top of the key. Finds Lutz underneath, too far underneath, and Madison gets the basketball. Turnover Greensburg. Quickly other way, Reynolds.
Well, I didn't see that go off a Pirate, but it will be Madison ball underneath their own basket here.
Well, a lot of action, no score. Yep. We're 70 seconds into the ball game.
Pirates have tended to be slow starters this entire season. We'll see if that holds true tonight.
True with the basketball, top of the key here. Gives to Quincy Reynolds. Back to True to Reynolds.
Well, they're really extending this offense out high.
Yeah, Pirates in that 1-3-1 trapping zone defense. Gonzalez dribbles into the lane.
Oh, he traveled. Holy cow.
My goodness, he took 4 steps.
How is that not a travel?
Coach agrees with you. I agree with you. How many officials are out there?
Wow.
Beaver gives it a boot. It'll be Madison basketball, but yeah,
even the player, he was afraid to pick it up because he knew he traveled.
Oh, well.
And all he could do was pick it up, and I'm sure he was as surprised as anybody when the whistle didn't blow.
Oh, well, here we go. No score. No score. 6:18 left in the first quarter. Madison with the basketball. Gonzalez picks up his dribble. And they'll kick it up. Reynolds shoots, dances on the rim about 3 times, falls in for a three-pointer. Quincy Reynolds opens the scoring of the basketball game with a triple.
It is amazing how often a team gets away with a travel and they score a three, and the Pirates throw it away on the other end.
Yep. Beaver passing the ball to Addison, and
well, here's the answer to our question. Drew Busick is into the ball game. He is going to replace Beaver.
Must be some discipline. I'm almost afraid to ask the coach. So we'll ask his mom. She's right in front of us. So.
Yeah.
All right. So Madison with the basketball in the 3-point lead. We're just early first quarter. We'll get the ball inside deep. Here's a three-pointer from the right side by Reynolds. Count it. A couple three-pointers by Madison to start the ball game. Quincy Reynolds with both of them. It's a 6-0 Cub lead. Well, Pirates, Gary, are not known for fast starts.
Nope, they've started slow nearly every single game this year.
Left corner, Addison Barnes-Pettit faked a three, dribbled left baseline, was fouled.
Yep, going to be the first foul of the ball game whistled against Ryder Jones.
I think Ryder got the worst of that physically,
he
too.
Did. He's shaking his
banged
hand.
up a bit.
I wouldn't want to run into ABP.
So Busick inbounds the basketball to Addison, back to Busick. Kicks it to Lutz. He's out high with the basketball. Dribbles in, gives to Busick. He dribbles in the lane, kind of a push-off, no call on Busick here. Addison Barnes-Pettit in the lane, turns, spins, shoots, off the rim, scores. Addison opens the scoring for the Pirates. The Pirates now trail 6-2.
All right, Pirates in kind of an extended 1-3-1 here. Going to pick them up at the half-court line.
Yep, Busick will be the point of that 1-3-1. Cubs with the basketball. Gonzalez. And now top of the key, a three-pointer, another three-pointer, Mason Davis.
Everybody has their best game shooting threes against the Pirates.
Boy, Busick being manhandled, no call.
That's
Pirates with the basketball.
You know, basketball is getting so hard to watch because it's just so physical and no calls.
And here, McKenzie attacks, dribbles up the left side of the lane. He'll go to the line for a couple.
Yeah, McKenzie will go for 2 Big Sky free throws. Foul going to be on Landon True, his first.
Yeah, Drew is being fouled by 2 Cubs simultaneously, and they didn't call either. Anyway, McKenzie at the line. Jack, 65% from the year. He's our most frequent free throw shooter. He's been there 81 times this year, now 82. He hits that one.
It's a 9-3 Madison lead.
One more McKenzie free throw. Gets up and swish both. Jack started the year kind of struggling with the free throw line. His percentage climbs each week, Gary.
Yeah, he's really turning it on.
It's like the Pirates are going to want a 3-2. Nope, let's see what they're doing. Kind of a 3-2.
Yeah, kind of an extended.
But they're going to come out and cover Mason Davis when he gets the basketball. Davis with the ball. Top of the key, swings it over here to True. Back to Davis. They kick it right corner. In the game for the first time is Gunnar Jones for the Cubs. Jones right corner, dribbles right baseline, gets in deep, goes down, and
wow,
stepped out of bounds. A lot of contact there too. But
wow, sure was.
We'll let that one go, Gary.
He was knocked to the ground or he fell down. I guess he just fell down, so no call.
That's what we'll say.
It'll be Pirate ball after the Madison turnover. They're first.
Madison leads by 5. We're past the halfway point here of the first quarter. First quarter sponsor, H&R Block. It's time to do your taxes, man. Get that W-2. Go see H&R Block. Drew Busick dribbles right side, kicks it left corner, Lutz a 3. No good. A little flat. Busick rebounds at weak side. Kicks it back to Lutz, fakes a 3, dribbles left baseline, puts it off the glass, and what do we got? This will be a foul on Madison.
Yeah, Lutz will go to the line for 2 Big Sky free throws on the blocking foul.
I think they got Quincy Reynolds on the foul.
Third team foul here for Madison. Pirates yet to commit a foul, or yet to be called for a foul.
Lutz is our second most frequent free throw shooter. He and McKenzie, because they both attack the bucket.
He's gotten a lot more aggressive this year, has Lutz. First one's up and good.
Lutz averaging 8.1 per game.
It's a 9-5 Madison lead. One more free throw to come, courtesy of Big Sky. Boom.
And hits them both. I like that. So it's a 6-9. Pirates trail a 9-6 here to Madison. 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Quincy Reynolds walks the ball over half court. Pirates kind of in a 3-2 zone now. Coach wanting to mix things up.
Yep.
Going to make the other team think. Right, and here a shot from the right side. Another three-pointer by Mason Davis. Davis has a couple threes. Reynolds has a couple threes, and it's a 12-6 Madison lead.
All of their points have come from beyond the arc.
And McKenzie fires a three. It's no good. And they run down quick. Another quick three up and good again by Mason Davis. He's got 9 points. Average is 11.2. Madison leads 15-6. Timeout. Pirates are going to regroup here. 2:54 left in the first. We'll be back.
The wrap-up the year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the wrap-up the year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, Doc, welcome back to Greensburg here where the Pirates trail 15-6. Madison opened the game missing their first two, and since then they've connected on 5 in a row, all of them three-pointers.
Wow, yeah. Hey, Coach Busick gave him some gentle encouragement during the timeout.
Gave him a little coaching love.
Play some defense. Kind of heard it from here, but that's okay. That's coaching. Busick has the basketball. Pirates trail by 9. McKenzie, back to Busick. Back to McKenzie,
Boom.
Back to Busick. They get it in deep to Addison. He's in traffic. He shoots, he scores.
ABP, 4 points now.
Got both of the Pirates' field goals. The other 4 points coming on free throws from Lutz and McKenzie. 7-point Pirate deficit. I don't like the sound of that. We got to get out of that.
I'm not worried.
Of course not. You always say that. After we win the game. Another three-point attempt by Madison. Finally, they miss one. Addison, no, the ball comes loose, out of bounds. It'll be Pirate basketball.
Pirates got fortunate there. Went off about 3 people.
Yeah, little pinball action on the rebound.
Yep. So the Pirates trail 15-8. They have the ball. Madison showing a little pressure.
And former coach Stacy Meyer leaning up against the wall, eating some popcorn, looks really relaxed, a lot more than when he was coaching.
I'm sure he's loving it.
McKenzie forces his way in left side, layup off the glass. No, Madison rebounds the miss. Here comes Quincy Reynolds with the basketball. Hands off to True. Back to Reynolds.
Traveled, no call.
Reynolds attacks, goes up the left side, forces one up. Not a good shot.
Rebound, boys.
Gets his own rebound, and there'll be a foul on the putback. Reynolds goes to the line more often than any other Madison Cub, and you can see why, Gary.
Yep. Busick be whistled for the first foul of the game for the Pirates.
Although it won't be Reynolds at the line, it'll be Gonzalez, who was fouled during the rebound. Gonzalez' free throw is no good off the back of the rim. He's a 74% free throw shooter this year.
Reese Beaver comes into the ball game, replaces Lutz.
Pirates trail by 7. A little less than a minute and a half to play here in this H&R Block first quarter. And second misses both of them. So there must not have been a foul there, huh, Gary?
That's right. Ball don't lie, right?
That's right. Pirates with the basketball. McKenzie swings over here to Beaver. Adkins with the basketball. Gives to Addison. Pirates moving the basketball. And it's Busick goes in, and on his layup attempt, he hits the bottom of the rim. Madison calls timeout. Timeout with 1:06 to play here in the first. Pirates trail by 7. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Hey, welcome back to Greensburg, where the Pirates off to a slow start. Kind of their MO this year, most games. 15-8, they trail with 1:06 to go. Coming out of a Madison timeout here, Doc. Madison does have the ball.
Kind of surprised he called it. They were kind of on a
Yeah, he had a little numbers action here.
little break going down the floor. But nonetheless, here we go. They'll inbound the basketball. We're in play. Pirates line up in a 3-2 on that zone. Reynolds with the basketball. Less than a minute to play here in the first. Looks like they want to hold for maybe one shot. Certainly slow things down here a bit. Madison with a 7-point lead. And Reynolds with the basketball. Gives to Davis. Back to Reynolds. Those two together have 5 threes in this first quarter. Gives to True now. Pirates in the zone. Madison, boy, with a little over, got the ball with a little over a minute left. They're playing for one, I think, Gary.
Sure looks like it, doesn't it, Doc?
Trying to find Madison mishandles the basketball. They're able to get it back. There'll be a foul on the Pirates. I think Beaver. Reese picks up his first foul. It's the Pirates' second foul. 18 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Madison with the basketball and the 7-point lead. They give to Reynolds. He'll cross half court with 14 seconds. Beaver booting that ball today, isn't he? He's going to kick some field goals.
Getting it solid, too, isn't he?
Kicked it away. It'll stay with the Cubs.
Yeah, 13.1 seconds.
Madison inbounds. Gonzalez out high with the basketball. Busick on him defensively. He's double teamed as he picks up his dribble. And they'll dribble the right baseline. True lays it up and scores. True scores. Pirates out of time. That's it. Madison, a great first quarter for Madison. Will end the first quarter with the Cubs in the lead 17-8. We've got 3 more quarters to play. It's got to get better than this. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites.
Gary Bailey.
Oh, sorry. We're back. I was looking at our first quarter outputs throughout the season. We'll get to that later. But, yeah, Pirates trail after one, 17-8.
Well, Pirates find themselves walking uphill as they always do here early in the ballgame. Cubs with the basketball in the 9-point lead. Just started the second quarter. And Quincy Reynolds finds a seam, goes up the right side, a little loop-de-doop layup, and Madison's up by 11. Pirate basketball. Jack McKenzie out high with the basketball. Davis on him. Beaver on the left perimeter. Gets here to Busick. Busick guarded by Reynolds. They give to ADP. He's on the right perimeter. Drills in the paint. Kicks at left corner. Beaver will kick a 3 from there. It's no good. Rebound tracked down there, however, by Greensburg's Lutz. Lutz with the basketball. And they find a nice play to find a cutting Lutz. It's knocked out of bounds by the Cubs, however.
Nope, out of bounds on Lutz, they say.
It's off of Lutz, okay. Well, first he pointed that direction, but anyway.
Pirates Doc in the first quarter, 2 for 7. For those keeping score, that's 28.5% from the field. Madison a little bit better, 5 out of 10 for 50%.
So Cubs inbound to the basketball. Pirates going to extend their defense. Sometimes you leave somebody open. Pirates, and it's stolen here. Lutz with the basketball. He'll go to the left side, and the ball is stripped. McKenzie picks up the loose change, puts it up, and he's fouled by Jones. McKenzie.
So a steal by Lutz led to the 2 and 1 here for Greensburg.
McKenzie will go back to the free throw line.
Ryder Jones picks up his second. Sorry, Doc.
Yeah, Jack's Pirates leading scorer, 15.8 per contest this year.
This is a Big Sky free throw to complete the old-fashioned three-point play here by Jack.
And the crowd gets quiet. McKenzie's free throw, got it. McKenzie's got 5 points. Madison's lead's trimmed to 8.
19 to 11.
Pirates still extending their defense. Reynolds dribbles down court, kicks it to the perimeter. Davis a three-pointer, it's no good. And Beaver in there for a strong rebound. McKenzie across half court. ABP with the basketball. Kicks to Lutz in the right corner. Back to Addison. He's top of the key. Busick with the ball. Now gives to McKenzie. He's out high. Back to Drew Busick. Drew picks up the dribble, gives to Beaver. Left corner is Lutz. Madison playing some solid D here in the second quarter. ABP gets in, and nice job. He's getting in there working against contact here and scoring the basketball.
Yeah, he's got 6. Doc, after 1 quarter, Rushville leads Batesville 10-7.
Oh, I like that.
I love to hear that.
Would you say that again? I'm not sure I got that right.
10-7 Batesville on top of, Rushville on top of Batesville.
Three-pointer right corner by Madison, no good, but they get the long rebound, and they'll reset their offense. Pirates have trimmed this lead to 6. They were down 11 not long ago. 1-3, now it's back to the 1-3-1 trapping zone from the Pirates. Davis kicks right corner, now Jester in the ball game for the first time. Davis back to Reynolds, fakes a 3, shoots a 3, hits a 3. That's his 3rd three-pointer to go along with the deuce. He's got 11 points. He's in double figures already.
Yeah, everybody has career nights against us, it seems.
He is the Cubs' leading scorer at 14.9 per game. Busick with the ball. Goes up.
And 1. Count it. We got to see more of that. I love that move.
Yep.
And because of it, he gets himself a Big Sky free throw. Jester whistled for the first foul for him.
Busick, a 79% free throw shooter. Averages 11.7 per contest.
McKenzie out of the ball game. Adkins will replace him.
I think Drew needs to go on a three-point shooting spree this game. What do you think? His free throw is good.
And with that, it's a 6-point Madison lead at 22-16.
5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Madison inbounds against Pirates full court pressure, and they'll earn themselves a layup. That's what sometimes happens.
That was not good defense by the Pirates.
Was that Davis with the bucket? Number 1?
I had number 5.
Number Kaczynski?
Yeah. It's number 5. Yeah, I had number. Who hit that basket?
So Addison Barnes-Pettit scores again. And still a 6-point Madison advantage. 4:28 to play here in the second quarter. Here, our second quarter sponsor. We would be remiss if we didn't mention them. They're the quality care close by. I'm going to give you a hint.
The Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter here.
1-3-1 zone from the Pirates. They trail 24-18. 4:18 to play here in this first half. Reynolds lobs it over here to Davis. And they get it in deep. 2-on-1. He mishandles it. He'll get a shot blocked there by Lutz.
He got spotted.
Great block. Kaczynski had a shot blocked and taken away by Lutz. Addison attacks from the right side, and his layup won't go, but he'll get 2 from the line.
Yeah, I like ABP. Very aggressive tonight to the basket. He's got 8 points, and he's got an opportunity for 2 more Big Sky free throws here.
13th foul. Addison
at the line. Kozinski with his first foul. And
perfect on that free throw. One more free throw will put him in double figures here in the first half.
And it would cut the lead to 4, down from a high of 11 here.
Addison's second free throw, perfect.
And he's got soft hands when he's shooting. I love it.
81% from the line. It's a 4-point club lead. Pirates extending their defense. Davis picks up his dribble, double team to foul against Greensburg.
Oh, he blew a whistle. It's going to be an inadvertent whistle.
Okay. Well, he fessed up. Officials rarely do that.
Yep.
Said, my fault.
All right, it'll be Madison ball out of bounds.
See, that's why I couldn't be official. I could never admit I was wrong. Here's Reynolds, goes up for a 3, and he sold that one.
Kicked his foot out.
He sold it, and they bought it. Coach Busick agrees. He's got his hands raised up like, what the heck? But Reynolds did shoot a 3, and then just collapsed to the floor. Gary, you saw it my way, didn't you?
I did. It was the old Reggie Miller kick the leg and create contact, fold like a house of cards, and get the call.
Well, Reynolds misses the first free throw. He's got 2 more.
It's because ball don't lie.
Second free throw rattles home. One more Quincy Reynolds free throw. He's 73% from the line this year. And one more free throw. He got that one. Gets 2 out of 3.
And it's a 6-point Madison lead at 26-20.
Quincy's already got 13 points. Busick right side lays it in.
Sweet.
Finds a seam and takes it.
He's got 5 points, all of them this quarter. And it's a 4-point Madison lead.
Reynolds with the basketball. Coach Busick thought he traveled. Ball in the right corner. A 3 from there. It misses everything. Lutz rebounds for the Pirates on the weak side. Takes it himself over half court.
I'll tell you, that's not an easy rebound when you're expecting it to hit the rim.
No, it's not.
All of a sudden, it's in your gut.
Addison with the basketball. Gives to Lutz. He's in the left corner. Adkins, I'll tell you what, that's an easy call. Adkins attacked up the right side and cleared out with his left forearm. And, of course, Quincy helped him by collapsing to the court. But that's an offensive foul against the Pirates, a turnover. How many turnovers we got, Gary?
I've got us down for 4. It's a 26-22 Madison lead, coming off a Greensburg turnover here.
Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Madison breaks the pressure. Gonzalez swings it over here to Reynolds. Now Davis back to Reynolds, out high, fakes a 3. Davis, three-pointer right side, it's no good. Rebound tracked down, however, by Gonzalez for the Cubs. Quincy, Quincy Reynolds, a three-pointer, he hits it.
He's having a career ball game, guarantee it.
Cubs lead by 7, 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Pirate basketball. Addison gives here to Bradley Lutz. Back to McKenzie, now spins, he's in the paint, kicks it left corner to Addison. Finds a cutting Beaver. Now Lutz will fire a 3 from the right side. Oh, he got it. Looked kind of flat, but it was swish.
Yeah, finally, that is the first Dorflinger Insurance three-pointer for the Pirates, and it cuts the lead to 4.
2 minutes to play in the half. Madison with the basketball. Swing it right side, stolen away there. Beaver, the man on the spot to steal that one. Pirates have the basketball, trailing by 4, minute 45 to play in the first quarter.
They can get as close as they've been since the start of this ball game here.
McKenzie with the basketball. Coach calling out a play. And what do we have? This will be a double dribble here.
That'll be the 5th Pirate turnover.
Sometimes you're ready to make a pass, Gary, and your receiving player goes where you think he's not going to go.
And that led to the Pirate turnover there.
So almost stolen away. Busick almost steals the inbounds pass from Madison. Reynolds, boy, he likes to fake, doesn't he? He really fakes a lot. You breathe on him, and he nearly collapses to the floor.
He needs to go to Hollywood.
He does. Okay. But he's got a good game for him here tonight.
Does.
He's the reason Madison's ahead. Gonzalez on the left perimeter. Pirates in their zone. Davis on the right side. Kicks it right corner. A quick three from there. It's no good. That miss was by True. McKenzie brings it over half court. He'll go all the way to the cup. He'll kick it to the left corner. Lutz will fire a three. He hits it. Yes, he does.
That's another door flinger insurance three-pointer by Lutz, and it's a 1-point Madison lead.
29-28 Madison. Oh, I thought it was a travel, no call. Did they miss it, Gary?
Oh, my God.
Well, there we go.
I don't know how three guys consistently miss.
Davis a three, no good. Ball's tracked down to the corner. Oh, and it should be a foul against Madison. It is. Beaver tracked down the rebound in the left corner, and I think Davis tagged him there.
It is Davis, his first. And the Pirates, Doc, the Pirates can take the lead on this possession. I told you I wasn't worried.
Okay. We'll go with what you say.
All right, it's 27 seconds to play here in the half. Pirates have the ball. They trail by 1.
McKenzie crosses half court. 22 seconds to play in the half. Madison with a 1-point lead. ABP with the basketball gives to McKenzie. Busick on the perimeter. 9 seconds to play. Addison out high with the basketball. Back to Drew Busick.
Drive it.
5 seconds. Drew
there
dribbles
we go.
in.
There we go.
Scores. Pirates take their first lead. That's it. Busick finds a seam, lays it in a couple seconds before the horn, and somehow, some way, someday, Pirates take the lead at the halftime buzzer, 30-29. They trailed by as many as 11 points in that first half.
I'll tell you how they did it. They hit their last 8 shots in a row.
Well, that's how you do it. All right, we'll step away. We'll come back with halftime right after this.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, Stone's Farm Service. Gary, they're our halftime sponsor here today. The Pirates trailed the entire ball game, our first half, until just a couple seconds before the halftime buzzer. Senior Drew Busick found a seam, laid it in off the glass. The Pirates take the lead here 30-29 at halftime.
Yep, 30-29. They were behind 17-8 after one, fell behind by as many as 11, and then came storming back. Doc, in that second quarter, the Pirates missed their first shot and then connected on their next 8 to go 8 out of 9 in that quarter.
Yep, they lost the first quarter by 9 points, won the second quarter by 10. That's how we got here.
Yep.
Well, Gary, you got the numbers. You're the numbers guy. Tell us all about it.
All right, well, we can do that. As he said, the big score, 30-29. Pirates lead by 1 after that big 22-point second quarter here against Madison. Some team stats here, turnover-wise. I have the Pirates unofficially down for 5 and Madison down for 3. Shooting in the first quarter, Madison was 5 out of 10 for 50%. Pirates were 2 out of 7 for 29%, but things changed in the second quarter. Madison was 4 out of 11. They are 9 out of 21 for the half, 43%. Pirates, as I mentioned, 89% on 8 out of 9 shooting in that second quarter. They're 10 out of 16 for the game, 63%. That's why they have a 1-point lead. Had they not dug themselves such a big hole, they'd been up big by now with that 63-point shooting, or 63% shooting. Each team has put 4 players in the scoring column. We'll start with Madison. He leads all scorers right now. Quincy Reynolds with 16 first half points. I think that's 5 points better than his average, having himself a good ball game. Mason Davis not too far behind with 9 points. And then 2 points apiece for Landon True and Elliot Kaczynski. Over on the Pirates side, as I mentioned, 4 players, only 1 player in double digits. Pirates are led here at the half by Addison Barnes-Pettit and his 10 points. 8 points for Bradley Lutz, 7 points for Drew Busick, and 5 points for Jack McKenzie. It's kind of nice when your leading scorer has the least amount here, and you still lead by 1 in the first half, with that being McKenzie with only 5 points in the first half, he being the Pirates' leading scorer. But Addison Barnes-Pettit having himself a good ball game, being aggressive to the hoop. And Drew Busick didn't start in the ball game, but had a great second quarter where he scores all 7 of his points here at the half to pace the Pirates there in the second quarter to this 30-29 1-point lead at half.
Yep, Drew didn't, like you said, Gary didn't start the ball game. We were not here for the pregame like we normally were for our pregame interview with the coach, but kind of afraid to ask him. It might be some, because he went in a couple minutes afterwards. Maybe it's some discipline thing, and I don't know. I just don't want to get into it. I'm scared.
I bet it's health related.
Health. Well, he's only on the bench for 2 minutes.
Well, you miss a practice because of health. He doesn't start him.
Okay. Well, you
I
might
think
be
that's
right.
his policy.
Okay.
I'm going with that.
Are you okay? That's what we'll go with.
See, I see the glass half full.
Okay. I see the other half.
Okay.
Okay. Between the two of us, we got it covered.
That's right, we do.
The Pirates lead 30-29 here at halftime. Gary, tell us everything you know about the JV game.
Everything I know is the final score, 43-34. Madison wins that opening contest. We do have a score update here, Doc. Let me bring that to you. At the half, it is Batesville now on top of Rushville, but only 19-16. And they're looking for a Connorsville East Central update for us, and we appreciate that, and if that comes our way, we'll get it. So, Doc, what was the warmest day you had on your vacation?
Probably, I think one day got like 87, 88.
Okay.
So it was warm, but it wasn't, but there was a nice breeze.
Yeah.
So it was in Aruba, and it's very warm there, but they have a nice breeze going all the time. So it felt great. It was perfect.
Didn't go hungry on your cruise?
No. I did not. I ate until I was full and satisfied. I just kept on eating. That's my strategy.
Grazing.
It's a vacation time.
Graze all day, yeah.
It's
well,
vacation.
that's good.
Just like Thanksgiving.
You needed a vacation.
You eat till you're full, and then you just keep going.
That's right.
So
that's right.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Well, I've been away for 3 games. Gary, you missed only 1 game, but like I say, just a dental mishap or a dental procedure that didn't go perfectly. So.
Yep. Well, we're back now. The A-team is together. Morgan, John, and Gary back together. And should be pretty much for the rest of the year.
Yep. 4 regular season games left. We got 2 games next week. Those will be, on Tuesday? We'll be home against Seymour. On Friday, home against the South Ripley Raiders.
I think I'll miss that game, Doc. I am doing the, I'll see, I'm not positive, but I am doing the Division II National Indoor Championships up in Indianapolis.
Is that right?
Officiating the tennis match.
Which day is that?
Friday.
Okay, Friday, South Ripley.
The 16th, yeah.
Right.
I may be back in time. I don't know how late the matches go that day.
Okay. Is that for men?
Men's Division II National Indoor Championships, hosted by UIndy.
Nice.
So, looking forward to that.
Well, very good.
And as I say, I'm not sure how long the matches go that first day, so I may or may not be here. So, I'll know before then. To let you know.
All right.
But tonight,
well, I can't say anything.
Together.
I missed 3 straight games.
That's right.
I don't think I've ever missed 3 straight games.
No, I don't think you have.
So
that's all right. Well, you got to bring them a win tonight, or it's your fault. So.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Morgan, did you miss me? She's rolling her eyes. She noticed I was gone. I'll take that as she missed me. That's kind of almost the same thing. So,
All right, if you're just joining us here at halftime, 30-29, the Pirates lead the Madison Cubs on the strength of a 22-12 second quarter for the Pirates to erase that 17-8 first quarter deficit they faced. Off to a slow start.
Yep, Stone's Farm Service halftime. We'll take a brief break here. We'll come back. We'll start the second half here with the Pirates leading by a point. We'll be back. 2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, we're back here at the halftime intermission. It's coming to a close here, about 30 seconds to go. Pirates lead 30-29 over the Cubs. Doc, we got a couple of updates. Halftime, East Central 1 point better than Connorsville at 18-17. And also at halftime, Batesville 19, Rushville 16. We were talking about Greensburg being a slow starting team this year, and I look back, including tonight's 8 points in the first quarter. That's the 10th time this year that they've not scored in double digits in the first quarter.
Wow. Well, Pirates have the ball to start this second half. Drew Busick has the ball. We're in play. Madison now lining up in their man-to-man defense. That ball's knocked away. Madison with the steal. Pirates open up the second half with a turnover.
Yeah, they kind of doubled down on ABP and got the ball from behind and forced the turnover.
Davis gives here to Reynolds. Fakes a three. Get the ball in the right corner there to Jones. Back out on top to Quincy Reynolds. And left corner ball comes loose. Oh, and they were able to bounce it off Lutz. Kind of a lucky bounce.
Yep, good play. You always hate that, but it'll remain Madison ball.
Yeah, you said Quincy Reynolds had 16 first half points. He averages 14.9 for the year on the games.
All right.
So he's already over his average after one half a play. Hopefully he will have shot his business in that first half, and just that's all he's got. So
let's hope.
All right. Gary grimaces as I make certain comments. So
the Pirates out in that 3-2 zone, extending the offense of the Cubs.
Cubs taking their time on their first possession of the half. That's
going to be ours.
The ball's away. Good job by Bradley Lutz.
Just being tenacious over there. So 2 turnovers, 1 for each team to open up this second half.
So Busick has the ball to cross half court. Gives here to McKenzie. Pirates get a little bit of a weave going on here. McKenzie top of the key with the basketball.
I think he could take that, big boy.
Beaver gives to Busick. Now Jack McKenzie picks up his dribble. Hands to Busick. He's out high. Will fire a three. Yes, he got it.
Boy, that was sweet.
Long three-pointer. Drew's in double figures with 10. Pirates open up their biggest lead.
That's
4 points.
Door Flinger Insurance 3-point basket.
Dribbling the left baseline is True, and he gets a little floater to go down.
That's his second little floater of the game. He's got 4 points.
33-31, the good guys. Wearing white tonight at home. Busick with the basketball.
Take him. There you go. Keep going.
Hands the ball to Lutz. Back to Busick. Back to Lutz. Kicks to the left corner. Addison a three. No good. And the rebound tracked down there by Madison.
Pirates lead by 2. Madison has the ball.
Oh, my, True.
Oh, he traveled.
He did fake to three, dribble the left baseline, and Beaver over the top. Oh, excuse me, it was Lutz over the top of him. And he's shaking up a little bit. I think he's going to make it, though, Gary.
Madison's coach is calling for a pressure here. And they are. All 5 players are in the backcourt. Well, got one up in the front court now for Madison.
Would have been a foul on Lutz, but the Madison player traveled first. Lutz a little sore in the back, but he's shaking it off. Pirates by 2. McKenzie spins, takes it up. Reverse layup nicely done by Jack McKenzie. That was pretty.
Yep. And the Pirates lead by 4.
Cubs with the basketball. Gets the left corner to True. He's cut off there, and he did.
Finally they're seeing it. They must have talked about it in the halftime intermission. Lutz still holding his back, and he's going to come out.
Yep, he's earned a little rest.
Amanda Mang, the trainer, waiting on him.
I think he needs a massage.
Probably going to go get either some heat or some ice on it. All right, Pirates with the ball and a 4-point lead.
Third quarter sponsor tonight, Gary.
Yes.
Kennelly and Daughters.
All right.
We'll read you more about that. Locally owned and operated family business. They take pride. Oh, here we go. Madison goes up and earns a layup and fouled by Beaver.
Yeah, not a real intelligent foul there.
Basket by True.
So True will go to the free throw line for a old-fashioned 3-point play attempt.
Well, Kennelly, they take great pride in providing local community the best car wash experience at a great value. You can stop by one of their 2 convenient locations, 915 North Lincoln or 1805 North Broadway, to get that sparkling clean that your car deserves.
I bet they have been busy this week.
Oh, mine was awful. I took it in there this week. Thanks for choosing Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash, locally owned and locally staffed, proud community supporter. I got that red. What did I miss? Who hit a free throw? Anybody?
No, they had a 3-point play by True.
Okay, so True completed it?
Yes. Adkins gets himself a layup, his first basket of the night.
Adkins in the scoring column.
Oh, boy. Now they're not missing
Madison, 3 travels, I think, here in the first part of this third quarter. Am I right?
Yeah. And the Pirates lead by 3, coming up on the halfway point of this third quarter.
So Drew Busick with the basketball. Out high. Madison, are they lining up? Are they zoning us here? Or that's hard to tell because the Pirates are spread.
Kind of looks like a man-to-man.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yep.
The way the Pirates were offensively made it look like a zone. Busick with the basketball, works against Reynolds. Dribbles in.
He can do that every time.
Took him off the dribble.
He's calling a charge.
Oh, my. That defender was in deep. If you go to college or pros, there's a circle, semicircle. And if the defender's under there, he's not, he can't draw a foul. But
I'd like to see Drew take that kid every time because I don't think he can keep up with him.
Plus, he's overly aggressive.
He is.
Pirates by 3. Cubs basketball. Stolen away there by McKenzie. He'll have a layup. He'll dunk it. Should have been fouled, but no call. So McKenzie's got 9 points. Pirates lead by 5.
And it's a timeout, Madison. Full timeout, Doc.
All right, full timeout. Pirates lead 39-34. Halfway through the third quarter. We'll be back. 2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Pirates off to a good start here in the third quarter. They now lead 39-34 over Madison after the McKenzie steal and layup. And we're coming out of a full Madison timeout.
Madison
Now,
called for 3 traveling calls in the first half of the third quarter.
Doc, Pirates now showing a little pressure.
All right, so Madison inbounds the basketball. Gives to Reynolds. Back to Davis. They cross half court. Gonzalez in the paint. Gives to Reynolds. Will fire a 3. He misses it. And rebound fought for. Who's got it? I tell you what, McKenzie just went in there and just got it.
Yeah. Madison is kind of volleyball slapping some of these rebounds, and the Pirates are staying with it, though.
Beaver with the basketball. Picks up his dribble. Gives to Addison. Faces up, spins, goes up, and
nice.
He got bailed out.
He was setting him up the whole time, though. I like it.
Yeah, Addison was going to take a terrible shot, but his defender fouled him, so Addison's going to the line.
Ryder Jones called for his third. He's a starter. So ABP on the line for 2 Big Sky free throws.
Yeah, because Addison was turned around almost sideways or backwards to take that shot, but he hits the free throw. He's got 11 points and a free throw coming.
So Ryder Jones, as I said, a starter. He's not scored, but he does have 3 fouls, and he's on the bench with some pine time now.
And Addison hits both free throws. 12 points for the big man.
And the Pirates are up by 7.
Biggest lead for Greensburg in the game. 3:15 to play. We're in the third quarter. They kick it to the right corner. Madison moving the basketball around. Davis. Now Quincy Reynolds back to Davis. Pirates in the 2-3 zone now. Knocked away. Nice steal there. Knocked away by, and they get it deep there to Addison. Can he save it? He'll go up, kicks it to the right corner. Busick fakes the 3. They'll reset the Pirate offense.
That's all right. Take what's given to you.
Busick kicks the left corner to Addison, dribbles the left baseline, lobs one up, scores.
Man.
Lots of contact, no call.
Little floater for ABP. He's showing some versatility tonight.
Adkins almost steals the ball, and this will be a foul against Adkins. It was Quincy Reynolds swinging his elbows. And Adkins will pick up the personal foul. 43-34. All of a sudden, the Pirates are up by 9. They trail by 11 in the first half.
Adkins whistled for his 3rd foul, so each team has a starter saddled with 3 fouls now. This was the final of the JV contest, 43-34, however, other way around.
So Madison breaks pressure. Gonzalez goes to the left corner. Reynolds fakes a 3. And another travel against.
Yeah, they went from, I think, 3 halftime turnovers. They're up to 10 now.
Gunnar Jones had the ball in the left corner and traveled. And Pirates, what happens here?
Oh, very lucky to maintain possession there.
Number 5, Elliot Kozinski checks in.
Quincy Reynolds kind of knocked the ball out of bounds as Drew Busick was receiving the inbounds, and it could have been off either player. I think Busick's had enough of this Quincy Reynolds.
Yep. He's pesky, but I'm telling you, he can take him.
Yes, he can.
As you said, he overplays it. He's going to have to get rid of this thing. Going to get a 5 count if he's not careful.
Dribbles in, kicks left corner. Addison fires
Get
a 3. It's short. Rebound Madison. Here come the Cubs. They got 2-on-1 break. They'll go up and miss. Pirates, McKenzie rebounds. Pirates got away with one. A 2-on-1 break, and they didn't convert it. Pirates with the basketball. Madison coach had his hands on his head on that one, Gary.
Look at him. Hold on. Come on.
Addison Barnes-Pettit, left perimeter.
Pirates need to take their time and have a good possession here. 1.5 minutes to play this quarter.
McKenzie dribbles up right side, is really bellied up big time by Gonzalez. They're going to have a foul on Gonzalez, and he's raised his palms like I can't believe it, but he was draped all over Jack McKenzie, who will go to the line for a couple.
Yep, Big Sky free throws on the way here for McKenzie.
Can give Pirates a 10-point lead here. And he does not. He'll have another chance at it.
He can get his 10th point here and put the Pirates up by 10.
Pirates leading scorer missed both.
1.5 to play. Sorry, Doc.
That's all right.
Third quarter.
Kennelly and Daughters third quarter. Reynolds aggressively attacks the bucket. His shot's no good. McKenzie rebounds the miss. He'll bring it himself over half court. Gives to Addison. He's left perimeter. Puts it on the floor, spins. Works his way in, gives to Beaver, dribbles left baseline, back to Addison, fires a three. Missed everything, but Lutz rebounds the miss.
Settle down here, boys, settle down.
A minute to play here in the third quarter. Pirates, the 9-point lead.
Got a mismatch here. Oh,
Busick.
he's got held.
Yeah. Kicks it right corner. And Lutz dribbles right corner and misses the layup. Rebound hits the floor. Addison has it. He'll go up. He'll shoot.
Oh, my goodness.
Lutz, who's got the rebound? It's fought for, out of bounds. Whose is it?
Pirate ball. Pirates working hard here. 41 seconds to play, third quarter action. Pirates up by 9.
Canelli and Daughters, third quarter. Greensburg working hard this third quarter. McKenzie with the basketball. Still man-to-man here from the Cubs. Lutz out high with the basketball. Now we've got Busick. He'll work against Reynolds. Busick kind of toying with him here. Got to move. You're going to get a 5 count. He'll dribble in. He'll go up. He'll lay it up. He'll miss it.
Man,
that went deep and would not go. Good shot. Wouldn't quite go down. Madison with the basketball.
Oh, man. Another
travel.
Unreal.
Damon Harden in the ball game for the first time, and he made his presence known by traveling. They're 5th this quarter.
It's about even now. That's how many they missed in the first half, so it's about even now.
Okay.
All right, with 8.2 to go, Pirates lead by 9. They have the ball here third quarter.
Pirates looking for that last shot here. McKenzie with it. Crosses half court at 6 seconds. 4 seconds. Dribbles in. And what do we have here? They're going to say double dribble. That ball was knocked away from his hands, I thought, by the defender. But double dribble. Madison will have the full length of the court. 2.2 seconds to play. They'll take Busick out to avoid the foul. Pirates will put Jacoby Miller in. And they'll launch one at the buzzer. Off the backboard, no good. 3 quarters of play in the books. Greensburg takes the lead 43-34. That's a 9-point lead. I did that math in my head. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, we're back after 3 quarters of play here at Greensburg. Pirates lead 43-34 over the Madison Cubs. Madison will have the ball. Doc, these middle 2 quarters, 35-17 in favor of the Pirates.
Wow. In fact, Madison scoring in these first 3 quarters goes 17, 12, and 5. So they keep getting down. And now another travel. Wow. They got the ball in the right corner there to Gabe Fife in the game, and he immediately made his presence known by traveling.
Wow. Turnovers really starting to hurt the Madison Cubs.
Wow. Just some basic, really unforced turnover.
Yep.
So Pirates with the ball in the 9-point lead. We've opened up this fourth quarter, and our sponsor, Gary, is the Napoleon State Bank.
Yep. Man-to-man here by Madison to open up this final quarter.
Pirates just need to be patient. Take their time on possessions. Addison in deep, lays it up.
Look at Addison.
I tell you what, in traffic, he's been as active as I've seen him in his 4-year career, Gary.
He's having a great ball game. ABP here, getting the Pirates off to a good start in the fourth.
Madison with the basketball. Reynolds. Left corner, true, a 3, and it's true. He hits that one. Madison needed that, Gary.
Yep, he's been the only player to score for Madison here in the second half. He's got 8 points.
Pirates lead 45-37. Beaver left baseline, they didn't guard him.
Oh, and count it.
Beaver found a left baseline wide open and laid it in and was fouled.
His first basket, it's a big one. Pirates just gave up a three-pointer, and Beaver now going to try to get himself a traditional three-point play here with a Big Sky free throw.
Still within the first minute of this fourth quarter. Beaver going to try to extend the Pirate lead to 11. Reese has only shot 15 free throws varsity-wise this year. He misses that one.
Lutz had the rebound, but was going out of bounds and couldn't control it.
Reynolds, three-pointer, cranks it up and hits it. Boy, you don't want to get him started again.
Nope, I thought he traveled on that one when he got the ball.
Pirates lead by 7. Busick with the basketball. Lutz in the left corner. Kicks to McKenzie out high. Man-to-man from Madison. Busick with the basketball. He's right perimeter. 6.5 to play in the ball game.
Pirates just need to work the ball, and get an easy shot.
McKenzie picks up his dribble, gives to Busick. They get inside to Addison. He's inside the top of the key. He's going to kick it to Lutz. Lutz dribbles in the lane, lays it up, and it left it short.
But Beaver
Put back by Beaver. Reese Beaver, Johnny on the spot. 4 fourth quarter points. The Pirates extend their lead back to 9.
Yeah, and an offensive rebound. Those have been far and few between here for the Pirates. That's a big one there for Beaver.
Cubs with the basketball, Pirates with the 9-point lead. And Reynolds a three-pointer, it's no good, and Beaver rebounds. Beaver having a solid game here, Gary.
Yeah, he is.
They get it to Reese just wide to the right block, to McKenzie, back to Reese in the right corner. McKenzie's top of the key. Pirates on offense, they lead by 9, 5.5 to play in the basketball game. They lob it inside deep to Addison, a little too deep. He's able to save it to Busick, though.
Reset, Pirates, and there they go. All right, I love it. Good possession here.
Beaver makes a move to the bucket. He'll be tagged. He'll be fouled by Gabe Fife, a guy about half his size.
Doc, we got an update here. A couple of close ball games in EIAC action tonight. Batesville, after 3 quarters, 27-26 over Rushville, and East Central by 4 points over Connorsville, 31-27 after 3. So 5 minutes to play here in this ball game. Pirates with a 9-point
McKenzie
lead.
a 3, misses everything. Ball, can they save it? Nope, Madison has it. And they've got a kind of a 5-on-3 break. They get the ball in deep, it goes to Gonzalez, he'll shoot, he'll score, and he was fouled. Oscar Gonzalez, his first bucket comes here in the fourth quarter. He's a starter. Trims the Pirates lead to 7, and he'll have an and 1 free throw.
That's going to be on Busick, his third.
Oscar Gonzalez, 74% from the line this year. Will have 1 shot. And he made good of it. Pirates lead is trimmed to 6. Just less than 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Drew Busick gives to Beaver. Gives to Busick. Finds a cutting Beaver, goes to the right side, kicks up left corner. Pirates reset. They swing around the horn.
Beaver's hurt.
Beaver's in the end zone, and he's hurt.
Yep, he's down outside of the court. Not sure what he's holding. Looks like he's holding an arm.
Wow, something happened there. He's had a really good fourth quarter, but he's down for the count right now.
Pirates lead 49-43.
We'll take a brief break here. Pirates lead by 6, 4:39 to play. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do.
All right, we are back. Beaver goes to the bench for the Pirates holding a leg.
Actually went to the...
Pirates turn it over. Doc trying to force it inside.
Cubs quickly come downhill. True with the basketball. Ball's knocked free. Who's got it? Quincy Reynolds has it. Oh, he traveled badly. How did they miss that one? And Gonzalez kind of traveled too, but he had an awkward layup and he scores. 5 points in the fourth quarter for Gonzalez. The Pirates' lead has shrunk to 4 points.
Madison getting a little frantic on defense here.
Yeah, Madison's turned up the heat. It's cut the Pirates' lead in half.
Pirates need a good possession here.
McKenzie out high with the basketball. Plenty of time. We're halfway through this fourth quarter. 49-45 Greensburg. McKenzie gives to Addison. He's wide of the left block. Works his way in, kicks underneath there to Adkins, and Adkins scores.
I think Adkins wanted to go off the backboard, but it went straight in anyway. Good shot there, 51-45 Pirate lead.
So Reynolds for Madison gives here to Davis, back to Reynolds again. Three-pointer from the right corner, True.
Come on, guys.
He hits it.
Get out on the three.
Landon True hits a three-pointer. It's a 3-point Pirate lead. 3:21 to play in the ball game. Lots more to play. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Hey, welcome back to Greensburg. Hey, both teams have had 11-point leads in this ball game, been able to come back right now. Madison is in the midst of an attempted comeback. They've cut an 11-point Pirate lead down to 3. 51-48 Pirates lead, 3:21 to play. Pirates do have the ball.
McKenzie will be the trigger man. And Madison's going to extend full court pressure. Busick comes in to receive the inbounds pass. And he's double teamed in the backcourt. Swings it down court to Addison. Gives here to Lutz. Back to Addison in the right corner. Pirates reset their offense.
Boy, gunslinging this thing.
No kidding. Some cross-court passes for Greensburg. They're getting away with it.
Hey, we're down to 3 minutes to play.
Napoleon State Bank third quarter. Gary, this could come down to the last minute. What do you think?
This might.
Okay, as if it doesn't it always. Busick out high with the basketball. The Pirates taking their time.
We've heard Coach Sean Busick say nothing has been easy for the Pirates all year, and another tough game right here in front of them.
Busick swings it to the left corner there to Adkins. Out high to McKenzie. Pirates reset their offense.
2.5 minutes to play.
Just hope Madison starts to lose their patience. Still plenty of ball to play here. Lots of. Now Busick out high with the basketball. True is on him, trying to close the distance. Busick picks up his dribble, gives to McKenzie. An awkward exchange. They got it done, though. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates. Jester knocked it out of McKenzie's hands, but it'll stay Pirate basketball.
2:11 to play in this ball game.
Pirates really need to score on this possession, Gary.
I'd like to see it.
Busick gives to McKenzie now. Dribbles up the right side, picks up at the right block, shoots, misses. Rebound hits the floor. Who's got it? Who's got it? Madison has it. They may have a layup. True goes up and stops, pops, misses.
Oh, my goodness.
And Addison gets the rebound, and he's fouled.
Nice
Madison,
defense.
A golden opportunity wasted. Had a man point blank under the bucket, missed the bunny, and Pirates get the rebound and are fouled.
Adkins with a good defense. He didn't go for the ball fake. He stayed down, and that threw the Madison player off and forced that miss.
Boy, Cubs needed that one.
Oh.
Still lots of ball to play here. Busick gives to McKenzie, splits the double team, and he's fouled. Holding his face. Kind of got the worst of that one, didn't it?
It looks like it, yep. All right, it'll be Pirate ball. 1:42 to play. Pirates lead by 3, 51-48.
102 seconds to play.
There you go. Madison.
Morgan's over here doing the math. She's counting it on her fingers, if I'm right. Pirates, a dangerous inbounds pass to Lutz. Spins, goes up, and he's fouled.
Yep, he's going to be fouled by Davis, and that'll put Lutz on the line for 2 Big Sky free throws. He's still holding his back.
99 seconds to play in the ball game.
Bradley Lutz went down hard earlier on a ball fake, and he's still holding his back.
Brad's 8 first half points, nothing scored in the second half. He's been on the bench.
These are big right here.
He's 74% from the year, and this free throw is perfect.
Wow. Big Sky free throw is a big free throw, and he hits it. 4-point Pirate lead. Nothing out of the other EIAC contest for a little bit. We'll update you if we get anything.
One more Bradley Lutz free throw, and hits them both. I like it.
Yes, indeed. Now the Pirates, full court press.
Davis with the basketball, gives to True. Back to Davis, they cross half court.
Don't give up a three-pointer here, guys.
True with the basketball.
There's a shooter right there.
Now Davis with the basketball. Knocked away
Man,
there.
Adkins getting it done.
Adkins knocked it away. I think it'll stay with the Cubs here.
3 Pirates were pointing their way, but it'll stay Madison ball with 1:18 to play.
One thing working for the Pirates if things get down close is they only have 1 foul in the quarter. Reynolds, three-pointer, got it. Yes, he did.
He had a hand in his face, too.
It's a 2-point basketball game with 1:10 to play.
That's his 6th. Timeout, Pirates.
30-second timeout, 1 minute, 6 seconds to play. Pirates lead by 2. We'll be back. You will be here when we get back, or we're coming after you. We'll be back. 2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Hey, welcome back to Greensburg. It's a nail-biter. Pirates lead by 2, 53-51, 1:06 to play. Pirates have the ball. They are in a double bonus. Any Madison foul puts the Pirates on the line for 2 shots.
McKenzie to inbound. Lobs it in here to Addison. He's double-teamed immediately. They'll give it to Busick. He's double-teamed. Picked up his dribble.
1 minute.
Pirates cross half court. Addison's double-teamed in the corner. Lutz with the ball.
Yeah,
stolen away by Madison. Nice job by the Cubs.
Don't pick up your dribble.
Ball in the left corner to True. Now Quincy
Don't leave
Reynolds.
12.
45 seconds to play. Reynolds, a three-pointer, no good. And rebound by McKenzie, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates.
Madison doesn't like it, but it'll stay Pirate ball. Pirates
Madison
lead by
had
2. Sorry.
Yep, Madison had a three-pointer to take the lead. It wouldn't go. And with 40 seconds to play, Gary, it's another timeout. Let's take one more timeout, Gary. We'll come back and finish the ball game. Pirates by 2. We'll be back.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, welcome back to Greensburg. This has been a game of ebbs and flows right now going into favor of Madison. They're 17-10 better than the Pirates in this quarter, and they've cut the lead to 2. Pirates 53-51 leaders. They have the ball.
39.7 seconds left. Pirates inbound to Busick. He's double-teamed immediately. Picks up his dribble. Gives to McKenzie.
Boy.
He's triple-teamed. They get it down to Lutz. Lutz with the basketball. Busick on the left corner. They'll foul him. Pirates they'll put him on the line.
Yep, True fouls him. And again, every Madison foul puts the Pirates on the line. Pirates have 3 fouls they can give before Madison goes to the line. So that might be something to chew up some time. Just foul them 3 times.
Drew is 79% free throw shooter. We need these right here. Swish.
These are Big Sky free throws, and that extends the Pirate lead to 3.
One more free throw will make this a 2-possession game for Greensburg. Second free throw. Count it. 55-51, the good guys. 24 seconds to play. Reynolds has the ball stolen by Adkins. Big steal, goes for a layup, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Greensburg. What a huge steal by Adkins.
Adkins has put in some great defensive plays here in this fourth quarter, that being one of them. It belongs to the Pirates. They lead by 4 with 18 seconds to play.
Madison will have to either steal or foul immediately. They need to score twice, but the Pirates have the basketball with 18 seconds left. Busick to inbound. Looks, gives to, no, ball stolen away. So Madison with the basketball. True. Davis fires a 3. It's short, and what do we have? A foul.
Oh, man.
Davis will be fouled by Lutz. Madison will go to the line for 3 free throws. Mason Davis is a 74% free throw shooter. He's got 3 3-pointers in the game, all in the first quarter. And this first free throw is no good. He's got 2 more shots here, 9.5 seconds to play. Second free throw is good. It's a 3-point Greensburg lead. Madison with 1 more free throw. Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. And hits the second and third of those 3 free throws. We're going to stay with you on this timeout. Gary, tell us what's going on.
Well, it's a tight one. Doc called it early on. It might go down to the final possession. It sure looks like it might. 55-53. Pirates on top with 9.5 seconds to play. Pirates do have the ball, but they're 84 feet from their own basket. And you know Madison is going to be swarming all over them.
Yeah, Pirates had the ball with 18 seconds left, leading by 4, and Madison stole it.
Let's see. We got some updates here, Doc. See what we got. We've got one final. East Central 48, Connorsville 35. Thanks for the update. Again, East Central 48-35 over Connorsville. So there you go. You said Connorsville couldn't win out.
Yep, they can't.
So if the Pirates beat East Central next 2 weeks, it is EIAC championship outright.
They got it all in their own pocket now.
That ball game is right here on the friendly confines of the Pirates' home floor. All right, here we go. It is 55-53. Pirate ball, but they're all the way away from their basket. Any Madison foul, however, puts the Pirates on the line for 2.
Yep, you want to inbound it to either Addison or Drew Busick, the 2 best free throw shooters for the team. McKenzie will inbound and does to Addison. Holds the ball, and he's fouled there. Yep. Mason Davis with the foul.
His third, and ABP will go back to the line for a couple of more Big Sky free throws here, and they are big right now.
He's been the Pirates' best free throw shooter this year at 81%.
Wow, why did you have to say that?
I know. You think I've done this long enough, I should know.
He's going to hit him. He's clutch.
And it goes quiet. Swish.
Clutch.
Yes, sir.
Clutch.
Big game for Addison Barnes-Pettit.
Well, looks like Madison's bringing in a 5th grader.
Okay.
Kid is little and looks young, I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's not, I'm not being mean. It's just that's what he looks like. He is that's young-looking lad.
One more Addison free throw, and it's a 2-possession game.
Clutch.
Big free throws. Big free throws. Madison with the basketball. 4 seconds left. Forcing up a 3. Off the rim, no good. McKenzie rebounds. There's your horn. That is the sound of a Pirate victory. The final score here tonight, Greensburg 57, Madison 53, a hard-fought ball game. Both teams with double-digit leads in this one couldn't hold on, but it was Greensburg able to save face here at home. And when the Pirates go to 10-6, Madison will fall to 6-13. We'll step away to wrap things up here. Come back. Gary will have the stats. We'll talk with Coach Busick. Don't go away.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
All right, it's a final here tonight at Greensburg. Pirates hang on to win 57-53 over Madison. Pirates trail by 11 in the first half, led by 11 or 12 in the second half, and Madison came back, and Pirates able to hold on and make the final plays. In the final plays, lots to go around there, but Beaver had some good, till he got injured, had some good plays in the third quarter. Adkins had a key steal with 20 seconds left. Addison Barnes-Pettit stepped to the free throw line for a couple. Made him look easy, didn't he, Gary? Stepped up there and just swished him like practice.
Yep, he is clutch when we needed him, and we needed him.
So here, coming to the microphone with us here is Coach Sean Busick. And he'll come up, and we'll have to give him a score. He may know the score first, but.
Oh, yeah. I want to. Well, first things, congratulations on win number 450.
I knew that I was close, so that was good. Thank you. But I cannot let this interview go 1 second further without giving the bronzed Doc a hard time. Now, Doc, you have got a following out there. You've got like a cult following out there. You've got a fan club. You've got even
don't tell him
He does. He does. And,
My headset won't fit.
Yes, it's coming off. His headset's ready to pop off for those watching. But, Doc, it's good to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. I missed those games.
We missed you, and your fan club missed you, too.
Actually, I didn't miss the games. I watched them here. So,
and, you know, Rushville the other night, we were talking, I think it's like the first time in 24 years that at least one of us wasn't at a Greensburg game.
Well, and that you were sorely
missed. And you played horrible.
I know. That's
it.
It is absolutely. You know, we're not going to take any blame for that. We'll give that all to Doc, actually, because he was the one that's been gone.
That's exactly right.
Well, give him another score, Gary. You might be interested in one here if he hasn't heard already.
I have not.
East Central over Connorsville tonight, 48-35.
And that was pretty close through the whole game.
And Batesville over Rushville, 44-36.
And that was close at times.
So the destiny is in our hands.
Absolutely. And that's where you want it to be. You don't want it to be with somebody else. But really pleased with our effort. I think I've got to start out talking about my forwards. Normally we've been guard heavy this year, but boy, I'll tell you, Addison Barnes-Pettit, boy, when he got his mind made up that he was going to play inside, he looked like $1 million.
Played inside with contact in.
Oh my goodness, and was he good? Yeah. I was just so pleased with him. I thought his play was outstanding tonight, and that's what we're going to need down the stretch. And I'm glad he had that game. And then I thought, Justin Atkins.
Ooh, that fourth quarter.
20 seconds left. He had that big steal right here.
Oh, my goodness. And I'm just telling you, he just exemplifies what we're looking for in a Greensburg Pirate. That young man cares more about the team than he does himself. And you can tell that when he plays.
Yeah, he also had that great defensive play down there where he didn't go for the ball fake.
Yep.
And that kid missed that layup.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, let's give some credit to our opponent tonight. Madison is a good ball club. Yeah. But I'm not sure how many kids we've played that are as good as number 12.
Yeah, Quincy Reynolds there, yeah.
Yeah, great player.
You mentioned Pirate players that we'd be remiss without mentioning. He was playing really well through the first half of the fourth quarter. Reese Beaver, till he got injured. He had a great fourth quarter going on and was giving you some good minutes.
Yeah, he sure did. And, prayers out to Reese. I know he's, just went to get it checked out at the hospital. So hopefully it's negative in terms of x-rays or whatever, that he's going to be back. But he's obviously a very key component as well. He's my, Swiss Army knife. He does everything for us. Tonight he played the 1, started at the 1, played the 2, played the 3, played the 4, and at one point was playing the 5. So, yeah, we definitely need him back, and hopefully everything's going to be okay there.
Well, Gary and I have figured out your strategy. You don't like to say it out loud, but we'll say it. You let the other team, you give the other team an early lead and build confidence, and then you come back. That's a good coaching strategy. So
I'm not sure, Doc, if that's the way we want it, but I was pleased with the first half, especially the second quarter. I really felt like we came out down 9 or 10, took the lead there at the end. Drew had a nice drive to end the quarter, and then I felt like the third quarter defensively, boy, our zone looked good.
Yeah,
held them to 5 points. So, the guys just have got to keep grinding and working, and they are. And really pleased with the overall team effort. Can't say enough, again, about our willingness to move the basketball and work for the best shot. And when our defense and rebounding catches up, which it's when it all comes together, I think it's going to be could be a really fun February, March.
I'm going to ask you to earn your money here. 450 wins. Tonight was the 10th time that we've not scored in double figures in the first quarter. Why are we starting so slowly?
Well,
earn your money.
Okay, I was going to say, if you know the answer to that, or if any of our fans have the answer to that, I'm sure many of them do. But if they do, they can email me at sbusick@greensburg.k12.in.us. All suggestions welcome on that. It is very frustrating. Maybe it just takes us a while to warm up. Maybe I should play, because we get 5 quarters a night. Maybe we should put our varsity in the fourth quarter of the JV game, have a bad offensive quarter, and then start the game, and then we'll be like the second quarter. That might be the solution.
There you go.
I wish I knew.
That would be a novel approach.
That's brilliant.
You can do it. You can do it. There's nothing against the rules, but I'll tell you what. Just really proud of the group.
And you mentioned Madison. Like you mentioned, Quincy Reynolds. Boy, he came out on fire. Madison hit 5 3-pointers in that first quarter, and they had us on our back heels. I thought they came out and played really good basketball. And they came back in the fourth quarter, trimmed the lead, and I thought they fought hard. It was a good win over a good ball club.
Yeah, we were up 9 or 10 there, and then all of a sudden it's a 2-point ball game, and we had to hit some free throws, and we did. I thought free throw shooting again looked pretty good. We were, 16 and 19? Is that what you guys had?
Yep, 84%.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yep.
And
you hit all 8 of your free throws in the second half, including 6 in the fourth quarter. Addison, when he hit those with just seconds left, those two, just like practice.
Oh, yeah.
Just we thought when you inbounded here, it was 9.5 seconds left to either get it to Addison or Drew, the two best free throw shooters, and it worked out for us.
They're both plus 80+%,
Yeah.
and I think both are capable of being 90+%.
Yeah.
They're really good shooters, and give credit to the other guys on the team because they're getting them the ball. They know where their bread is buttered, and especially at the end of a game. And I felt like we did a decent job of taking care of it. We did try a few long passes that got picked. I don't know what the turnovers. You guys are usually good at keeping those.
I had us down for 12.
That's too many. We need to do what we did against Jacksonville with just those 4. But again, it's part of the process, and they're pressing and they're trapping and they're doing some things that we haven't really seen with that run and jump. So, on the run, you got to get those. And quite honestly, this week was a little messed up for us because we had given the boys Monday off because we had 2 games within 36 hours there, Thursday, Saturday. So we just assumed we had made a decision a few weeks ago. Jason Simpson and Stacy and I had made a decision that regardless of what happened in the sectional, on regional day, we would go ahead and keep our game that night. Well, then they moved that time around. The girls' game, so it wasn't going to work out. So we willingly moved the game to Thursday. So we only had 2 days to prepare, and it kind of messes us up going into next week a little bit because you really can't go hard tomorrow. Tomorrow's just going to be more of one of those practices that we're going to, just maybe watch some film, shoot some free throws, walk through some things. But, boy, we got a really tough squad coming in here on Tuesday night with the Seymour Owls. They coached by Indiana high school legend Kirk Manns, Michigan State player, IU killer, just doing a great job with that ball club. That would be a wonderful test. Boy, would that be a heck of a win if we could get that one. But, boy, it's going to take every ounce of energy, every ounce of strength, and it's going to take every ounce of intelligent play to beat those guys.
Yeah, very much so. We've got 2 games coming up next week, and this is our only game of the week. And you mentioned Saturday. That's a big game for the Pirate ladies, and they've earned that. They're going against a good ball club there in Scottsburg, and that'll be a good one. Anybody wants to see that one, they need to make a trip down to Charlestown.
Oh, absolutely. I would encourage all of our fans to go out. Those girls have worked hard. One of the things about having keys to the gym is, my son and I come in a lot, or he'll just come in and they'll come out and shoot, and they'll be in here. Every time we come in here, there's one of the girls in here. They really are. And I don't know how common that is, but I can tell you this about our girls. They're gym rats. And you can tell gym rats when they play the game. Those girls, it just does my heart good to see them hit shots that I've seen them in here in the gym working on, on some evening at 9 p.m. They're doing just a great job. Shout out to that ball club, and let's cut down some more nets. That's what we want to see.
That would be very much fun. So you mentioned next week playing at Seymour, then Friday, or I guess it's Friday, we'll be playing at South Ripley right here.
Yeah. Another tough team with a good big man and a great shooter. So that's a total team that we're going to have to. 2 tough games next week, but we don't want to be winning by 50 points right now. We want to go into this tournament ready to play because every game's going to be a nail-biter.
Yeah, very much. Gary?
Hey, just congratulations again on number 450. Boy, you got to be doing things right to get those kind of numbers.
And you got to be old.
I wasn't going to go there.
I've been very fortunate, very blessed with a lot of wonderful kids.
Very good. So, we've got some seniors playing their last we've got a fine group of seniors playing their last 4 regular season games coming up, and we expect them to play like seniors, Coach.
I absolutely do, too.
Yeah.
And, I appreciate, again, I know, and Doc, in all seriousness, you do have a following out there, and I know my sister's family is very large. They have 7 children, and they're around that computer, and they love the positivity that you guys bring. Yeah. And it's really, really – They tell me it's enjoyable for them to watch the games in large part because of your guys' positive comments, and they can tell that you're good Greensburg fans, and we really appreciate that.
Yep, we've been called homers before, but we don't shirk away from that.
Absolutely not. You shouldn't. So thanks again, guys. You guys are the best.
All right, appreciate it, Coach. All right, that's Coach Sean Busey coming off a win. You say his 450th, Gary?
450.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a bunch of wins.
That is a bunch of wins.
A whole bunch of wins.
A lot of.
And this one, easy and breezy?
Yeah,
not so much?
Yep. Hey, when we got down by 11, I said we had them exactly where we wanted them. And
I knew you were going to bring that up again.
It was all over after that point.
All right. Well, Pirates go to 10-6. Madison goes to 6-13. Did you go? You didn't have gone through the score yet.
I did not.
Well, let's do that right now.
Yeah, we'll do it quickly. Some team stats, shooting wise. Seymour. Madison was 18 out of 38 for 47% in the ball game. Pirates, after a dismal first quarter, man, they ratcheted it up. They were 19 out of 33 for 58% for the ball game. Turnovers, neither squad was real good in that area. Madison with 13 turnovers, most of those coming after the halftime intermission. Pirates with 12 of their own. Individual scoring, both teams put 3 players in double digits. They are led tonight by all scorers. Quincy Reynolds with 22 points, 13 points for Landon True, 11 points for Mason Davis, 5 points for Oscar Gonzalez, and 2 points for Elliot Kaczynski to round out the scoring. 53 points for Madison, 7 two-point baskets. They had 33 points from beyond the arc on 11 three-pointers, and they were 6 out of 10 from the stripe. Pirates, 57 points, came on 16 two-pointers. They had 3 Dorflinger Insurance three-pointers, and what won the ball game for them? 16 out of 19, 84% from the stripe here tonight. Greensburg, as I said, also put 3 players in double digits. They were led in scoring by Addison Barnes-Pettit, just steady. He had 4 points in the first quarter. He had 6 points in the second, 4 points in the third, and 4 points in the fourth. That's pretty well balanced scoring for his 18 points. He's joined in double digits by Drew Busick with 12 and Bradley Lutz with 10. Jack McKenzie, had he hit his last 2 free throws, he would have also joined them, but he came up just short with 9 points. And rounding out the scoring, 2 players with 4 points apiece, Reese Beaver and Justin Atkins with 4 points. So there you have it, 57-53 Pirates move to 13-6 and get another victory here on their home floor.
Yeah, and all those scoring players you mentioned, they all had key moments in the game where they were the kind of Johnny on the spot.
Yep.
And kudos to all of them. Madison in particular leading the Pirates in scoring tonight. Like I said, we've been watching play for 4 years and sometimes been kind of passive just on the perimeter, but today he's getting in there, getting in the lane, and scoring while he's in traffic, scoring while he's being bodied up. He looked really good tonight.
He did. He was real solid from the opening tip. He won the tip for us and stayed solid the entire ball game.
Yep, Drew Busick, solid ball handling as always, and then of course the whole team had moments where they played well. Well, that's it for the week. 1 game this week. We've got 4 regular season games left next week. Tuesday we're home against Seymour. Friday we're home against South Ripley, and then. Tell you what, Gary, it's coming to a close. Can you believe it? We've got a couple weeks left before we get into sectional play.
Yep, hard to believe.
Well, Gary, what do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, I'm glad you're back.
I'm glad I'm back, too.
That's all I have to say for
that
myself.
Caribbean sun kind of makes you just relax too much after a while, so I had to get back.
Okay. Those guys need unplugged behind you there. I think Doc are waiting on you.
Do they?
Yeah.
Morgan will take care of that.
All righty.
Well, let me find my
your cheat sheet.
Yeah, I've got it here. Because I saw you without it last week. I was watching you. I was floating in the middle of the Caribbean Sea and watching you close out a game. You didn't have the sheet.
We did not.
And you struggled.
I did. I'll admit it.
Struggled badly. But that's okay. Let's find out where we are. I see it. I got my thumb on it, Gary.
There it is.
I found it.
Buried.
I sure did. Well, that's it. Pirates win here tonight, 57-53 over the Madison Cubs. You can listen to us on AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTREradio.com, YouTube Live, or YouTube's also archived. Thanks to all our sponsors. The views expressed by these announcers, Gary, they're not necessarily the views held by WTRE ownership and management.
But they should be.
WTRE is locally owned and operated by Sandy Bittiger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey. Morgan Schofield here is the boss running the tech force. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Join us next week.